Okay, we're just waiting for Sarah. So I'm going to teach Charles something that is not in our book one necessarily, but I know that you guys will really love it. So, okay, this is part of our accompaniment program, and it's our chords. So I'm going to teach you, Charles, all of the major chords. Have you ever heard of major and minor chords before, Charles? Yeah? Okay. So these are our major chords. That's what I'm going to teach you right now. And I'm looking for my book so that I can show you the diagram. And I guess before I start also, Charles, do you know, if I were to ask you to play me a C major chord, is that, do you know how to do that already?
I don't think so.
Okay. So then great. I just want to make sure I'm not going to teach you something that you already know. So, okay, we'll do this for about 5 minutes until Sarah comes. And if she doesn't, then we're just going to go right into our class today. And they'll have to watch the recordings. So, okay, so here we go. For our major chords, there are 3 shapes involved, okay? And I wonder if they show the shapes on here. I don't think they do. Okay, we have straight chords, triangle chords, and curved chords, okay? An example of a straight chord would be honeydew, okay? Honeydew has all straight chords. Let me also explain what a chord is. A chord is any note, any chord or any segment of notes that you play all at the same time that are 3 or more. So, I'm sorry, this is a chord because I have 3 notes playing. 3 or more, that could be a chord as well, okay? So, versus a triad. Triads are just 2 notes. Or, so not triads, intervals. Intervals are 2 notes. So this is an interval, that's an interval when it's just 2 notes. Okay, so to have a chord, you gotta have at least 3 notes involved, okay? So the chords that I'm gonna teach you right now, Charles, we are gonna play with our bottom, middle, and top, okay? We also call this our root, third, and fifth, okay? Our thumb is called the root, our middle finger is the third, and our 5 finger is the 5th, okay? So in honeydew, we're playing all straights. Those are all straight chords because they're all straight across the piano. They're all white notes, all straight. So if you were to draw a line, it'd be a straight line, okay? So we have 3 chords in our major chords that are straights, and I'm going to tell you them right now. So they are C, F, and G. Okay, so our Jackson Blues, we play all straight chords, and they are the C, F, and G, or the 1, 4, and 5, right? Okay, so go ahead and play that for me, Charles. I'm going to have you play me C, F, G, or your 1, 4, 5. Yep, there you go. Awesome. And yeah, go ahead and unmute yourself and do it one more time for me so I can. There you go. Okay, so Charles, you actually have major chords, and you actually already do know some major chords. You just didn't know that you knew them. But this is C major. The one chord that we play in Jackson Blues is called a C major chord because our root is on C. Okay, so that one's C major. This one would be F major, and that would be G major. Okay, so I'm gonna drill you because we got to memorize these. These are things we got to memorize. So, can you play me a G major chord? Go ahead and play me a G major chord. Yeah, and let's see all of them. Go ahead, I unmuted you. Yep, awesome. Play me a C major chord.
What?
Now F.
F.
Awesome. Okay, so you just learned 3 major chords. Okay. Okay, so those are our straight chords. The other chords that we have are called triangle chords. Okay, and these are a little bit harder to understand, but
I think I might know like 1 or 2.
you want to give it a try?
Sure. Well, so in Faded,
Yeah.
the very last chord is this one, a black key, this black key, this white key, and this black key.
No, that's a triangle chord. You got it. That one's an upside down triangle chord. And that chord that you're playing right there, it's actually an A flat major chord. So, yep, that's a triangle chord there too. Yep, you got it. Okay, so for our major chords, because that's what we're learning right now, we have 3 triangle chords, okay? And the 3 triangle chords are D, okay? So all you do to make a triangle chord, for those who are watching the recording, is you're gonna put your thumb on D, you put 5 fingers over 5 notes, you move your third up to the black note, and you play your root, third, and fifth together. And that's your triangle chord, okay? So that one's a D. D major is a triangle chord. This right here, that is not D major, because D major is not a straight chord. D major is always a triangle chord, okay? So, okay, the other 2 that we have, Charles, are E and A. And I'm just gonna see if you can try to do it on your own. So can you play me an E major chord, knowing that it's triangle? Yep, so remember that you have to put your thumb on E. So
Okay. Right hand or left?
Oh, let's see. I'm using my right hand. So if you're using
Okay. I see now.
Okay, yeah, sorry. So yeah, that's important. Yep. And then put 5 fingers over 5 notes. Do you see your fingers, Charles? You actually have your thumbs on E. Yep. There you go. Okay, now I'm just gonna bring your middle finger. You have to go up. There you go. Right there. Thumb on E. With your thumb. There you go. That's it. Okay. That's your E. Yep, exactly. That's it. Okay, so now the other one we have is A. A major. Yeah, you got it. Perfect. Okay, and then one last time, can you play me your D major when we started with?
Wait, is the straight one or the triangle one?
This is a triangle.
Okay.
D major. Okay, so now I'm gonna drill you. I'm only gonna drill you on your triangles, okay?
Okay.
So, can you play me E major?
Major.
And now A major. Now, D major. Okay, now I'm gonna go back and drill you on all your straights. So, can you play me D major?
Oh wait, left hand? Yeah, left hand. So like
Let's see.
like that?
That's it. Is that it? Let's see. Is yours? It's hard. I have to like make my head. Okay, so if you're doing your left hand, are you using left hand or right?
Left.
Okay, left hand. Okay. If you're using a left hand, your pinky needs to find C.
Okay.
So put.
Okay. C.
Okay, now using your left hand, pinky needs to find F because we're gonna do F major.
Okay.
Yep. And now we're gonna do G major. Okay, now I'm gonna mix them together, okay? So I'm gonna mix your straights and your triangles, okay? So you're gonna
Okay.
triangles, okay? So I'm gonna say E major.
What?
E major.
E major? Wait. Is this one a triangle?
Yep, that's a triangle.
Okay.
Okay, let's do C major. C as in cookie.
Okay.
Major. A as in ant. F major.
F.
And D major. That's F. Yep. Go back to D.
Oh, D. Okay.
Oh, were you doing? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we did them all because you did G.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we just have one last one, and then you'll know all of your white note major chords. Okay.
Okay.
Because we've done C, D, E, F, G, and A, but we have not yet done B. Okay. So B is its own very special one. It's a curve. Okay. And the curve looks like this. Okay. So it's like starting down, then goes up like this. And you can even see on my paper here, kind of looks like
Oh, okay.
kind of curve around.
Oh, I know a curve.
Have you done curves before?
Yeah, because on faded, one of the notes, chords is, let's see.
Yep. Do you know what chord that is?
Let's see.
Which one's your pinky on?
B.
Yep. Guess what that is?
B.
Yep, that's a B major chord.
B major.
You were playing B major, you didn't even know it. Okay, so you already know it. That one is your B major chord.
Okay.
Okay, so now what you can do, Charles, you can actually play, starting on C, you can play going up the note, all of the chords. So like this, you could go, I'm going to start on C, and this is a good practice so you can memorize your chords. So I'm going to go C, then I move up one note and I play D, up one note, E, F, G, A, B. So I'm gonna have you do that for me, starting on C. I want you to play all of the chords.
So C, D, E. What?
Yeah, make sure E is a triangle chord. You played it as a straight.
Oh, okay. So C,
Yeah, there you go.
E, F, G.
And then G, and then after G we have A. So keep going.
And then wait 1 second. Okay. A.
Yep. And
B.
then, oops, make sure the black note that you have, the two black notes are the ones next to each other. There you go.
Sweet.
Awesome. Okay. Good job, Charles. You just learned all of your major chords, not your black note major chords. We have major chords for white notes, and we have major chords for our black notes. But we'll just do our white notes from now. So okay, and you'll see that the songs, the modern day songs that we learn, like the song Faded that you learned, they all use these chords. And so after I teach you these chords, I'm going to teach you how to read your chords in lead sheets. So basically you can learn any song on the face of the planet as long as you know your chords. Okay, so it's going to be really cool as soon as we learn that. So, okay, let's go ahead to our book one. I'm sad that no one else could make it. That's kind of dumb. Maybe Sarah forgot. I don't know. Okay, the next song that we have in our book one is Bishop Street Blues. So I'm going to go ahead and play it for you so you know what it sounds like. This one's a really funky one. It sounds kind of funny, but it sounds, yeah. But anyways, it'll be good. So let me go ahead and, okay, here we go. Okay, so this one's a jazzy piece. Thank you. It's got a lot of jazzy chords. They're kind of dissonant and funky, but we're going to use these chords in a lot of the other jazz chord songs that we play. So the first thing we need to know is what is a sharp and what is a flat? Charles, have you ever done sharps and flats before? Let's see, I'm going to...
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, so let me explain what these are. So if you go to page 13, you're going to see a sharp and you're going to see a flat. Okay, so to understand our sharps and flats, we need to understand what a half step is. Okay, so there are steps, like we have, you can think of the piano as a ladder. Okay, and each note going up is you're stepping up the ladder. Okay, we can step halfway up the ladder and we can step a whole way up the ladder, okay? So we have half and wholes. So these are half steps. Okay, where you go directly up the next note that's right next to it, okay? So I'm gonna drill you, Charles, in our half steps. Okay, so this way is going up, this way is going down. When the notes get higher, that's going up. When the notes get lower, that's going down. Okay, so when I say I want you to go a half step above or a half step below or a half step up or a half step down, this is up or above, this is below or down. Okay, so Charles, I want you to play me a C. Okay, the C note, and I want you to play me a half step above C. Perfect. Okay, now I want you to play me an F, and I want you to go a half step below. Close. That one's a tricky one. I kind of tricked you. It's actually half.
Okay.
So this doesn't necessarily have to be black notes.
Oh, okay.
Now I want you to play this note right here. And can you go a half step above? Yep. Okay, now play me a C. And I want you to go half step below C. Okay, now let's play an A. Yep, and can you go a half step above A? Yep, okay, awesome. So you get it. That's what a half step is.
Yep.
Okay, so to do a whole step, you just put two half steps together, and that's a whole step.
Okay.
But we're not going to be doing whole steps yet, but just for future reference, if you ever need to do a whole step, it's two halves put together as a whole. Okay, so, sorry. Okay, a sharp is a half step above. A flat is a half step below. So the way that works, sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. I've been coming down with a cold and it's not fun. Okay, so the way that this works is sharps and flats, they always go next to a note, a name of a note. Okay, so Charles, if I want you to play me a C sharp, you're gonna find the note C, and you're gonna go, since it's a sharp, you can think of this. When somebody is sharp or smart, you can think it like they're tall, they're high. Okay, when I think of somebody that's sharp and smart, they're very high and cocky. I don't know. So they go above, right? So sharps are above. Flats, when I squish somebody flat, I squish them down. Okay, so flats are below. Okay, so if I want you to play me a C sharp, you're going to play me a half step above C sharp, which is, or above C. So this is called a C sharp. Does that make sense? Or if I wanted you to play me a D sharp, it would be, that's a D sharp. Okay, so let's just see if you get that, Charles. Let's go ahead and play me A sharp.
Oh wait, A sharp.
Yeah, A sharp. Yep, there you go. That's A sharp. Perfect. Okay, can you play me a D sharp?
A, B, C, D.
That's an F sharp.
Oh.
But you got this one.
Oh yeah, here.
Okay, now here's a tricky one. Can you play me an E sharp?
C, D.
Yep. Did you notice that E sharp is the same as F?
Oh, okay.
Okay, how about a B sharp? Can you play me a B? Like B as in boy, B sharp?
B, C.
Yep.
So C?
Yep, exactly. So some notes on the piano actually have two names. Actually, just about every note has at least two names on the piano. C can be C, or it can also be
B sharp.
B sharp, right?
Or D flat.
Or
Oh wait, oh yeah. Oh wait, never mind.
yeah, it could be D double flat actually, because you can do double flats.
Oh.
So yeah, I could have that name too. Okay, so let's do some flats. So can you play me a G flat?
What flat?
G as in
Oh, G. Okay.
yeah, G. Awesome. Okay, and then one last one. Can you play me an F flat? F as in face flat. Yep, and that one's also E, right?
Mm-hmm.
F flat and E are the same. Okay, so there you go. Those are your sharps and flats. That's what that means. And when you see them on paper, this is what they look like. That's a sharp, and that's a flat.
So would a B sharp look kind of like this on paper?
Let me see. Let me look at it.
1 second.
A B flat.
Yeah.
Yep.
A B flat.
Exactly. That's what a B flat looks like on paper. Yep, exactly. You'll have the note, and that one is written out in letter form.
Yeah.
You can also see it in note form, where you have the note B and then the flats next to it. So yeah.
Yeah, because it was a chord for my sister's ukulele.
Yeah. So that when you look at it in chords, yep, that's exactly it. All right, let's go to our Bishop Street Blues.
Okay.
So okay, for this one, we need to know our one chord really well, because it's our one chord that we're going to base everything off of. Okay?
Okay.
So, our one chord, it's going to give it right here on the paper exactly what the notes are. So our one chord, we have 5 finger on, and this is our right hand, 5 finger on D, 2 finger on B flat, and we should know where that one's at, because we just learned that. And then our 1 finger is going to be on E. So,
okay.
Let's see if you can position your hand that way, Charles, and go ahead and play that chord.
Okay, so 5 finger on D, so D, so 5 on D, okay. 2 finger on B flat. Let's see. So then C, D, E.
Let's see. I don't think your pinky's on the right one. So D is 1 above C.
Oh, okay.
Mama, I need you to
Like-
listen to the latest song and tell me how it sounds.
They're not quite right. Let's see. Okay, yeah, but I think your thumb's not quite on the right one yet. Pinky and
Okay.
finger are right. Thumb needs to be on E, which is 2 above C.
1.
There you go. That sounds more like it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, we need to memorize this chord. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're gonna memorize this chord. And
This is a big, long chord.
yeah, this is a gnarly, very, very gnarly. Okay. It helps you. I actually like to play my 3 finger on the B flat instead of 2 finger. For some reason, like that better. So if you want to put your finger on. Okay, so we need to memorize this chord. So the way that we're going to play the chord, then we're going to shake out our hand. And then we're going to come back and play the chord. Shake out your hand. And now put it back. Again. Okay, so you feel like you kind of have that one memorized?
Yeah.
I mean, we just seconds, so it's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna learn from our one chord. We're just going to tweak our one chord to get our 4 and our 5 chord. So go ahead and play the one chord and hold it for me. Okay. So we talked about half steps, right? Half steps. So what we're gonna do is for our 4 chord, we're gonna take our 1 chord, we're gonna leave our pinky where it's at. He always stays on that, never changes. But the bottom 2 for our 4 chord are gonna move down a half step. Okay, so I gotta move my middle finger. So this one comes to this white note, and I gotta move my thumb down a half step, and he comes to this black note. Okay, and it looks, you can't, it's really, yeah, there you go, that's it. Okay, so now let's just practice going from the 1 to the 4.
Oh, that's hard.
Make sure. Can you play me your 1 chord one more time? And play it from the. There you go. Okay, now go back to your 4 chord. There you go. That's good. Perfect. Okay, so now you got your 4 chord, and they're very stretchy. They're really kind of hard. Fingers aren't big enough to really reach. You can leave your pinky out, and you can just do the bottom 2. So I don't know about Jaden there, how big their hands are, but if you can't reach, you can always take the pinky out and just do that. Okay, so now we got to get our 5 chord. So our 5 chord, we're going to do the same thing that we did with the 4 chord, but instead of going down a half step, we're going to move those 2 fingers up a half step.
Okay.
We're going to take your 1 chord, and you're going to move your middle finger up 1. Now he's going to be on this white note. And your thumb up 1, and he's going to be on this F. Yep, exactly. Yep, that's your 5 chord. So now you can just go between 1 and 5, and 1 and 5.
Okay. Wait, okay. 1 chord.
Close.
Wait, yeah, this one. There we go. So 1 chord is this one. And this chord, the next one is this one. And the next chord is this one.
Okay, now that you know all those chords, you can play the song. So we're gonna play it like we did Jackson Blues, where in the top hand we have a chord, in the bottom hand we have, and we're gonna follow our 12-bar blues cycle. Okay, Charles, can you recite to me the 12-bar blues cycle?
The what?
The 12-bar blues cycle. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Can you recite?
1 4 1 1 4 4 1 1 5 4 1 1.
Perfect. Okay. So now what I want you to do, Charles, is you're gonna play that. You're gonna play these chords in that order, with the bottom hand being 1, 2, 3, 4, just like in Jackson Blues.
Okay.
Give it a try. You can have your bottom hands close together like this, or you could move your bottom hand down an octave so that you have a low. But either way works. So, yep, the top hand is only gonna hit the chord once.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wait, I've been playing it wrong. So that's 1.
Yep.
Is the 4 chord where it goes up? I mean down a half step.
It's gonna go, yeah, down a half step. Yep, that's
Okay. So then it'd be. Oops.
Yep.
Wow, this is a weird song.
This is blues for you.
And up 1 and right there, and then back down to 1. Oh, there we go. And then again. And then 4 4. So.
You're like, ah, my gosh, I hate this. So the bottom hand, Charles, is just the same as Jackson Blues. Do you remember that Jackson Blues bottom hand?
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is you're gonna basically play Jackson Blues, but instead you're gonna change the chords of the top hand to these chords. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's just do a 1 chord again for me. So it's gonna go like this. Can you do that for me? Okay, now we got to go to the 4 chord because that's the next chord in our treble recycle. Let's get the top hand first. So we got to move. We have to move our exactly, we already got it. And then we got to move our bottom hand up to our F position. So, and they actually should be pretty close together. Yep, there you go. There you go. And then we're gonna go back to our 1 chord. So let's get our top hand first. Position to the 1 chord. Perfect. And now our bottom hand. Let's go to our 4 chord. That's the next chord in our segment.
Oh, that chord is really hard.
I know. You know, it might help if you use your 2 finger. Yeah, there you go. That helps me.
Oh, okay.
Because
And then
it's funky to me, but 2 finger helps. Yep, and then go back to your 1.
I did too. Because mom is
on D.
and 5. Right.
I don't care if you can hear me from where you are. I want you to be in the room listening carefully, not just you can't focus on everything
Make sure your pinky on your top hand never moves. She's always gonna be glued to that D. Yep, there you go.
Oh wait, we have to do 4 and then 1.
5 and then 4. So go
Yeah,
ahead.
5 and then 4 and then 1.
Yeah, go ahead and do a 4 chord for me real fast.
4 chord?
Yeah, 4 chord.
Okay.
Now you're 1 chord 2 times. Make sure your pinky always is on that D.
Yeah. And then you do that.
Okay, and then that ending part right there, what you're gonna do with your bottom hand, can you reach an octave? If you can reach an octave with your pinky and your thumb, then you're gonna do an octave like this. If you can't quite reach,
It's hard.
if you can't quite reach an octave, you're gonna do a fifth. Yep. So, and it sounds really great when you go pretty low. So you kind of make it a low jiggle. It's on C, so always make sure you. So that's gonna be your top hand. You're gonna play your one chord. So that's the one chord. And you're gonna put them together, and you're gonna shimmy your bottom hand. Make sure it's an octave. It's not quite. Make sure there you go. Awesome. It's hard. That was a tricky one, but you'll have to sit there and try to get the shimmy on. But so okay. So let's go ahead and add that one to our playlist. We'll get a pencil out and let's put Bishop Street Blues on our playlist.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back and get a pencil.
All right, go ahead. All right, did you get that written? Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so we got a new thing on our playlist. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs. Woo! 7 songs on our playlist. We've only got 3 more to go until the book's over, because we've got 10 songs in this book. So it's pretty exciting. Now, Charles, if you'd like to add that onto your playlist, you could say chords. And actually, I want you to do that because I would like you to practice those. So we're going to have you put on your playlist. You can put your major chords is what I'm going to have you write. So M-A-J-O-R, major, M-A-J-O-R, chords. And chords is C-H-O-R-E-S, chords. Just like that. Major chords. I hope I spelled that right. Sometimes I have blank words. Yep, there you go. Oh yeah, it's a D. Oh, it's not. Thank you. I was like, I don't think I spelled chords right. Okay. Good job. Okay, so for your major chords, you can practice going up like that. Okay. When you do your yeah, good job. And you can practice your bottom hand too. We didn't do our bottom hand, but you can also do. You could do both hands. Yeah. So put that on your playlist, and I'll have everybody who's watching the recording practice those. Okay. I think we're good for today. We learned a lot of stuff. Do you have any questions before we end, Charles?
Not really.
Oh, next week we do not have lessons. Wait, no. Do we have lessons on Mondays?
What?
No, we do have lessons. Our normal lessons Mondays. We do have lessons. All my Tuesday, Thursday, and Wednesdays. Okay, cool. So we will see you next week.
Okay.
And if you like, you can dress up in your Halloween costume. But it's 2 days away from Halloween.
I'm in my Halloween costume.
You're in your Halloween costume?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I'm Donkey from Shrek.
Ah, that's awesome. So cool. I wondered. I was like, is he just wearing a jacket or what is that?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. Cool. I'm gonna be a superhero, but my spandex suit hasn't come in the mail yet, so we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
pray it comes before Halloween.
You
but-
can cross over.
Anyways, all right. Good luck with practice this week. Make sure to mark the playlist, and we'll see you guys next week.
Okay. Bye.
Crosses your
Bye.
cross over.